If I were to ask you, what are your favorite comedies from the 2000s? A lot of you will probably respond with these classics. I'm not here to talk about any of those. I'm here to talk about this little gem that you may have heard of, but just isn't as popular as it should be. Eurotrip never became a part of the 2000s zeitgeist, and it wasn't for the lack of trying. They put a whopping $25 million into this project. For context, the first American Pie had a budget of just $11 million. I recently rewatched it and it's still pretty funny, and I'd say even more raunchy now.
We're not worthy!
Humor like that just doesn't get green lit anymore. The movie recently hit its 20-year anniversary, and I wanted to play my part and contribute to its cult classic status, so more people can watch it and give it the love it deserves. But before we move further, I won't waste your time, but do subscribe. Goal is to hit 500 subs, and I'd really appreciate it if you come aboard. Alright, let's move on to my unsolicited thoughts on Eurotrip. We're introduced to Scotty, who just graduated high school, and you see, he's about to be dumped by this smoke show.
Oh my god!
Just look at her. Thing is, someone's been cheating in this relationship, and it wasn't Scotty. So Fiona admits it's Scotty's fault that she cheated on him because he's very
predictable.
Girl was toxic way before TikTok became mainstream.
There I go, lying again. No, it was you.
What the fuck?
She dumps him, and Scotty, being Scotty, does this.
Fiona!
By the way, the guy laughing at him, his best friend Cooper. He tells his troubles to his pen pal Mike from Germany. Mike is German
and a little bit gay,
and is subtly dropping hints that he's interested in Scotty.
A cool guy on the internet. Okay, this is how these sexual predators work.
Cooper and Scotty go off to a graduation party where we meet the twins Jenny and Jamie.
Why'd you get me gin and tonic? I hate gin.
You do? You guys are the worst twins ever.
Jenny tells Scotty that she and her brother are going on a backpacking trip to Europe.
Ever tell you about the time that I went backpacking through Western Europe?
And invites Scotty and Cooper to tag along, but they politely decline.
You guys want to see my itinerary?
Do you want to see my balls?
At this party, we all find out who Fiona was cheating on Scotty with, and it's none other than Good Will Hunting himself. This guy was appearing in movies out of the blue way before he made a trend of him showing up in movies out of the blue. This movie gave us this iconic song which ended up being a classic pop culture reference of the 2000s. You probably heard it, but just didn't know where it was from, and it's peppered throughout the film.
She's on her knees.
Which also intelligently signifies the growth Scotty undergoes throughout the film. After the party, Scotty's drunk out of his mind. As fate would have it, he receives an email from Mike.
No, come on, Cooper was right. This guy wants to have sex with me.
Scotty tells him to go fuck himself.
You sick German freak.
I don't bang that way!
But Mike is actually
Mika, a common German girl's name.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the world, we actually get to see Mika, and Mika is a smoking hot German chick. Mika's upset with Scotty's email and blocks his sorry ass. The moment he realizes what he's done, he springs into action. He decides to go find Mika. Now, I won't narrate the whole movie here because
it's a waste of everyone's time.
Here's a quick run through of what they got up to on their crazy adventure across Europe. In London, Scotty and Cooper meet the Manchester United hooligans that terrorize everyone they encounter. Scotty has a dance-off with a robot in Paris.
Error.
They meet a gay Italian molester on a train. They go to a nudist beach at Grand Sommer. Cooper gets trapped in a sex dungeon in Amsterdam, while Scotty and Jenny get high on fake pot brownies, and Jamie gets the classic blowjob behind the dumpster, and also gets robbed.
You got cash? Give me cash.
Oh, take it all, you dirty girl.
They hitchhike to Bratislava.
Bratislava.
The twins make out.
They really are the worst twins ever.
And finally, they end up in Berlin.
Berlin.
They meet Mika's very normal family.
Do you know where she is?
In Rome, Scotty and Cooper announce the death
The Pope is dead.
and appointment of the new Pope.
White smoke. They've elected the new Pope.
Scotty becomes the new Pope.
What the hell?
Scotty and Mika do it in the confessional booth. The sex was so good, Mika had an American accent by the end of it.
I still can't believe you came all the way here.
Seriously, if you haven't watched this movie yet, I'm begging you to. This is something you ain't never seen from an American teen movie. I would rate this higher than American Pie.
That's outrageous. Done.
American Pie has nudity and comedy, but it also has a crude sense of humor, and
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
but it got very juvenile most of the time, and I'm not particularly a big fan of it. I call them poop and fart jokes.
Patent pending.
You see them in most R-rated comedy movies of the 2000s, and these kind of jokes still exist to this day, and it's just not my cup of tea.
It's weird. It farts when I cough.
This movie has the European type of nudity, and when I say European type of nudity, they just let it all hang out, and I mean all of it. They use that R rating not just to show ass and titties, but to make mature themes like incest and Hitler funny. And not just someone giving someone a lot of laxatives as a revenge so they have to go to the bathroom after. It is a shame the movie did not achieve the same level of mainstream success or critical acclaim as the other comedies of its time. It also had a relatively unknown main cast. The most popular amongst them was Michelle Trachtenberg before Gossip Girl became a household name, but they elevated the script to a whole new level. When I say comedic timing, these actors have it. The way their reactions fuel the bit is on a Leslie Nielsen level of comedy.
Yeah. Lieutenant Drebin, police squad.
I adore Leslie Nielsen. He is a god of comedy movies. Overall, the movie has a right balance of humor, entertainment, and nudity, with a satirization of cultural stereotypes and perceptions, poking fun at both European and American cultures. This has been my time. If you stayed this long, I sincerely thank you. Share the video with others that will find this topic interesting, because YouTube won't do it. Comment below if you have anything to say, and as always, I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.